And I was looking very careful to find the right ones. But not only to find the right ones, I had to train them to my own capabilities, to my own policy, because every hotel has a different operations. You cannot say, yes, you're a hotel, come in and take a tray and you wear a uniform and that's it. No. This is why clients, they pay and they give a tip also. The tips, they will not come just because it's the system. No. It's the quality of the service that will allow the client to give you a tip, to appreciate your service.
I'm Farah Shammas. Welcome to Hotel Talk. We hope you enjoy listening to this friendly conversation between people connected by real life in hotels. Welcome back to Hotel Talk, and today we're going to be delving into hotels and indeed the hospitality industry as a whole. I have with us, can I say, a veteran of the hospitality industry here in Cyprus, Michael Demosthenous, who's an expert tourism consultant and certified trainer, and he's the managing director of Elpis Tourism and Hospitality Seminars Limited. Mihaly, welcome.
Really, I'm so pleased and happy to be with you, Madame Farah, because I'm so involved in tourism, but also you're so involved in tourism in Cyprus, and we're very grateful to you and to your family to invest in this beautiful country, such a good hotel.
Thank you so much. That's very, very kind of you. So let's start at the beginning. Mihaly, tell us about you.
Yeah, I came in these industries while I was 11 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, I was coming from village Campos. It's a very nice green village in the mountains next to Gikos Monastery. But my family, and especially my father, decided to bring the whole family to Nicosia for ourselves to get the flexibility of getting the right education. And since then, I entered during my school vacation to hotel line, and then I was in a hotel carrying luggages to tourism. And I was so happy when I was getting some tips. I was so happy that I was looking so respectable surroundings, politeness, professionalism, and good food. And then I said, hey, this is beautiful. And looking also on my future education in the high school and also in the future employment, I discovered that Cyprus is becoming a very good tourism destination. And then I was always, from that time, I decided to go in this business. Then, of course, after I left this hotel, I went to another hotel that I was slightly sort of a comic waiter. And then the following summer, I was in the kitchen as a comic chef, carrying and doing a lot of work in the kitchen also. And then as my normal studies have finished, I finished my military services. And then I went to Glasgow in Scotland. And I was receiving there my qualified hotel management course. And then also I was doing the HCIMA. But while I was there, I used to work for a big company, Real Studies organization, that they gave me the flexibility to go to a lot of departments as a trainee manager, either in the restaurant, either in the reception, either in the night shift study there. Plus, also, I became a banquet manager and then eventually became a food and beverage manager in a very high-class hotel in Dublin, Hydro. I did there about a year, more or less, of my studies and my work, and I have seen a lot. I have seen even inspection of the tourism board, how they inspect the hotels there, and I was impressed. Here, I don't see such things, which is not good because Cyprus tourism needs such a good taking care of it. Because it's not that the hotel managers, they know everything, but the government should have inspectors that they will advise the operation people.
And then maybe work more hand in hand, you mean, rather than being two different parties fighting.
Exactly.
To be working together, and people are afraid. And
Bravo. Well, they were very good advisors when they came to me. I mean, we started from the stores, and then we went to the cleaning, and then we went to the bedroom, and then we went to the dining room, into the kitchen.
It was almost more like consultancy.
Exactly,
and
bravo.
Everybody's
and I was very
working
impressed of it.
towards.
Yes, it was another course for me when I have met them. Because the general manager at that time, poor Mr. Howden, he says to the inspectors, you can have my food and beverage manager, then you can go around. And that was it. It took me about 3.5 hours.
Yeah, wow.
It's amazing. Great experience. But since
So,
then,
yeah.
I decided, because of climate situation, of course, Scotland is beautiful country, but always I was dreaming and returning back to my country. In 1973, I have three applications, one from the Cyprus Tourism Office, one from the Amathus Beach Hotel, and one from the hotel in Famagusta, which I didn't go to this interview, but I joined the two interviews, and then Amathus Beach Hotel has invited me, and I joined the team as front office manager at that time, 1973, as we opened this hotel. Where in
Wow.
this area was not anything built.
Anything. Yeah. It was the first
Yes,
one. And it was,
yes.
yeah, obviously the year before the invasion, just before the invasion, Amethyst opened.
And the hotel was excellent. The operation was excellent, and we had beautiful clients that they were spending money
Mm.
in extras, drinking and having flambe and all these
Yeah. Different
beautiful
era.
quality services, and also we had very good staff. Because at that time, my dear Madame Farah, we operate at that time the hotel school ICSET in Nicosia, where the operation of such a school was to provide waiters, receptionists, housemaids, and also chefs.
Mm.
And that was the mission of such a school, given as a gift to the Cyprus government in 1960, at that time from ILO. And I was there as the hotel manager of Philoxenia Hotel 7779. But since Amathus, which was closed down due to the invasion in 1975, I was unemployed for, I think, for 1 month. And then I opened under the ownership of some private ownership people, the coffee shop Cafe Campana in Macario Avenue.
Okay.
Yeah, I made a fortune there because there was so good service, quality, the decoration was excellent. But later, I returned back to Nicosia and I joined Churchill Hotel, which was the first hotel which opened in 1975 after the invasion, Turkish invasion, and then
In Nicosia.
in Nicosia. And then
I know that obviously we know the Churchill
yeah.
in Limassol at the time.
Bravo, yes,
which was Crown Plaza.
Mrs. Karatokis was the owner. And then I joined the Hotel Philoxenia in the hotel school for another 2 years. And then I came to Limassol again. I opened the Caravel Hotel. And then Mr. Christis Doritis has invited me, and I joined the Asteria Beach Hotel, always as a manager. And then I had the great opportunity to work for Mr. George Paraskevaidis, opening Labatsa Sports Center in Nicosia. And then for 9 years after it, I joined the Heniba Hotel, which I opened it again. And then I went to Asia Beach Hotel in Bafos, as always, as a general manager. I opened those hotels. My experience to the openings and to the situation of finding customers and finding good staff is that at that time was okay until I met 94, the problem at the Asia Beach Hotel. When I opened this hotel in 93, we had some small difficulties to find personnel. And I was looking very careful to find the right ones. But not only to find the right ones, I had to train them to my own capabilities, to my own policy, because every hotel has a different operations.
Mm.
You cannot say, yes, you're a hotel, come in and take a tray and you wear a uniform and that's it. No, you have to go with the policy of the operation of the hotel. You have to have them on training. And because of that, we enter with some difficulties, especially on the housekeeping line department and also into the waiter side. Eventually, after sort of internal training, we had some good standards because at that time, our clients, they were on bed and breakfast, half port and full port. Not with this system now, all-inclusive. This system, all-inclusive, has reduced professionalism and is not correct, not for the income of the hotel, not for the progress of the staff, not for the quality of the clients. Because those clients coming to all-inclusive, they are not the right ones for class hotels, like 5 stars and 4 stars. The 3-star hotels can go to all-inclusive, yes, but not the 4 and 5 star. This is my issue to that.
Mm.
And
I beg to differ. Having experienced it now for nearly 20 years, I think that there's as you know, hotels and hotels, and there's 5-star hotel all-inclusives and not. The 3-star all-inclusives, which in Cyprus don't anyway really exist now. I think the 3-star market has, in many places in the world, it's thriving, but it definitely in Cyprus, it's a dodo. It's gone. All of our 3-star hotels have pretty much disappeared. But the model of a 3-star hotel is that value for money, one price. You get there, it's self-service, one quite a messy buffet with cheap food.
Yeah.
Pour your own beer, grab your own lemonade or whatever it might be. With the 5-star hotel all-inclusives, the idea was to still offer the 5-star luxury and standards, but with a prepaid price. So people, with all of the financial crises that came about all over the world, started, especially for families, started to get concerned about their cash flows and and they wanted to budget. So they said, okay, well, I'm a family of 4 and I'm going away, and that I'm saying now might cost me €3,000. I don't want another €3,000 bill because my children wanted nuggets every day or ice cream, or they wanted to be able to say, fine, I'm putting aside whatever an amount is. I'm saying now 6,000. It could be anything, and to travel knowing that they've budgeted for that. Because as well, we all know that many hotels, we have different rates, and some hotels, I've been to many in the world, charge an awful lot. You take your kids for a quick snack and suddenly you get a bill of €200. People don't want that type of shock. So the idea was to package this up. Now, where people have gone wrong is that it goes back to what you do, the training. Many staff don't understand the idea of prepayment versus something for free. So the mentality goes in, oh, but they're just getting their freebies. Oh, I don't want to serve them wine again. They don't get frees. And the clients also don't understand that in prepaying, that doesn't mean that it wouldn't be nice to leave a tip or something else. So the whole model then, the traditional model of motivating staff, of understanding clients, has got confused and people went a bit astray. However, the model is still there. People are still looking for it. People still appreciate it, but they're more demanding. They don't want to go to an all-inclusive 5-star and be told, well, here's your one wine. Right. No, what's my choice of wine? I still want to be served well. I mean, we see it here. I still want a choice of restaurants. Yeah. I want the porter to help me to my room. They want everything that is in a 5-star hotel, but
thank you. You do offer it because, as you know me, I did also the mystery shopper here.
You did, yeah.
And you're doing extremely well as a 5-star hotel, and I'm so happy to say that, because it doesn't matter if you are in a part of the all-inclusive. You're not all inclusive.
No.
Some clients, they are on terms.
Yeah, yes. When we started the idea of it back in 2006, I can't believe it, 18 years ago now, we only had all-inclusive except for group business. But then a few years into it, we said, well, you know what, we were rejecting people who wanted to come on bed and breakfast. We were rejecting. So we said, no, we went back. So we have a lot of our clients still book the traditional bed and breakfast. A lot of our clients are booking half board. Because they want to be
independent. They want to go out to visit the country.
But you know what? A lot of all-inclusives, they also go out. And they just want to know, I'm not going to get a nasty shock at the end of my holiday that's going to ruin that emotion and that feeling during my stay. I know what I've paid. And many of them come and they go out every night for dinner.
Yeah.
But they know while they're here, there's no more.
Do you also do some sort of picnic lunch? They take it away.
We do, yeah. We offer. I mean, in the form of snacks.
Right.
So I mean,
because I'm coming to
at
a
least
small
they can have a
subject
snack.
That is the all-inclusive is suffering because of the information. I think the tourist reps, they are not so well trained. And
I also think people don't understand the concept that they think, oh, I've got a restaurant opposite, that hotel went all-inclusive, and now I won't get any clients. No, the idea is, like, definitely from our side, we don't want to ring fence clients and keep them in the hotel.
Bravo, yes.
We want people to explore the islands.
Bravo.
We want to send them out. We want them to see the beauty. Otherwise, why would they come back?
Yes.
We want people to enjoy, but we just want people to be able to budget. So that's the key.
But I'm coming to the question, which always I speak with owners also. Have you considered the price and the profit price of before the all-inclusive and today all-inclusive operation?
Yes.
I have seen that the profit price has a bit been damaged because of this particular competition. Then you say, we got no other choice. Let's go also ourselves into a bit of all inclusive. And then this is why, of course, I
We,
know of St. Raphael that is doing sort of quality food and quality service, and then the clients, they don't feel that they are in all inclusive system. Of course, this is the system that they bought. We offer it, you offer it, and then they leave and they say it was satisfied. Of course, as long as the public relation officer and the reps can give them so much information about the country to visit the country. This is my mission as a
I
tourism
think, and it's,
consultant to say
yeah,
that the hotels, they have really a big responsibility to assist the clients to visit the country, because
absolutely.
coming all over by flying to Cyprus, please give them also Cyprus. Don't give them only the hotel rooms and the hotel food.
I think we have to look at the individual clients. This mass tourism model is gone, and clients need a bit of everything. I mean, we have some clients that I've met, and I get it because I'm a mom of 3 and I'm working, and some holidays I'm just exhausted, and I just want to be with my kids. You
Yes.
could put me anywhere in the world. It's beautiful, but I don't care. My beauty is being with my children. So there are some holidays or some breaks. All I want to do is look at my children, my family, be with my husband, sit by a table, eat some nice food, let them be happy. If that's in a kids club, if that's running in a gardens, if that's swimming, whatever it is, and just have family time.
This is what they get here in
And
this hotel.
that's what we offer. And it's shocking. I mean, it's not many, but we do have some families that come here that might have visited 10 times and have never been into Limassol. And I find it shocking. But I get them because they said this isn't their only holiday as well. They're like, we do others, we experience, but they like, we come here because we want to be us.
Bravo.
We want to be with each other.
You have established it like that.
So no,
but
so
not
we
a lot of
provide
hotels
that.
in all inclusive, they offer such surroundings and services.
Well, we provide that if somebody wants that option. But there's other people who come and they're like, wow, we're in Cyprus. Where can we go and visit?
Yeah, okay.
What can we see? And then some want to see the archaeology. Some want to have gastronomy, and Limassol is amazing. We've got some of the best restaurants, I think, in the world here at other hotels, at our hotel, at tavernas, at stunning restaurants that have opened, at the Old Port. So we were very happy to give people lists, say, go and try them. Other people want to go shopping. Other people want to go to the mall. Other people want to enjoy the beach promenade or go and have walks in nature. So there's so much to do in Cyprus. So the cycling. So whatever people are looking for, we're here then to help advise them. And that, of course, is guest relations, very important. But guest relations is one person, and there might be 1,000 people in the hotel. Everyone meets the people at breakfast.
But
everyone meets
also the guest relation can offer information, also the staff.
That's what I'm saying. So that everybody, so our thing is to teach all of and encourage all of our team.
Bravo.
Because a lot of them, they know where they like to go and eat. They know where they like to spend their weekends. So we encourage them, tell people. If people ask you, share it with them, share your local knowledge. And they might not be local. And again, there's no fault in that. We're not shaming someone, oh, you're not Cypriot enough because you're from, I don't know, Eastern Europe. And you can't share this knowledge. No, you live here. You know the basics in Greek. They all learn the basics in Greek. You know where you like going. So share that with people. And our guests, they're 5-star guests. But that doesn't mean they don't want to go to a taverna, which costs them 20 euros per person. Share it with them.
Bravo.
Share which is your favorite
pub.
But
you must have staff that you'll be experienced to deliver professional replies.
Absolutely.
Because there are replies. And if I tell you, you're going to laugh.
Well, you tell me, because I've spoken a lot now, and I don't normally talk this about
you have met somebody that is in the industry. We play playing the same grounds now. I remember all good days ago, very few years ago, it was a hotel nearby. I don't want to mention you the name. And this client went to the reception. And he says, what about those lights down there? What sort of place is there? And of course, the poor receptionist, I don't believe that he was well trained. He replied to him, is Egypt there?
Oh.
And then the poor guy came out of the hotel and requested a taxi to take him to Egypt. And the taxi driver said to him, excuse me, Egypt? You don't go by taxi to Egypt. You go by plane to Egypt. But this receptionist said to me that Egypt is down there. Drive me there, please. And of course, the driver with the client went to receptionist. He said, excuse me, you're telling this guy that Egypt is over there? Yes, because the lights are there. No, Mr. Receptionist. Egypt is not there. It's a crotini there. Just show you that the staff, they will be well trained. Where are they? And I'm coming to my beautiful experience. And you've got a very nice question to me. What is my popular seminar? Because I do several seminars, as you know me for many years now. And my popular seminar is to get to know the country and the history of it. It doesn't matter if you come from Jordan or from Bulgaria or Romania or Nepal. You have to know my country, Cyprus. Cyprus is so much famous in the history for many years, from the time of Aphrodite, from the Neolithic period, from the Byzantine period, from the Hellenistic period, from the Muslim period. Therefore, get my knowledges that my country will leave you some knowledges before you go back to your country, because tourism is education. It's not just sitting in a hotel, eating and drinking and sleeping. Also learn something of the destination that you have visited. And this is the mission of holidays, tourism, and the
experience.
Exactly. And also, this is why I'm so happy that my seminar, especially this one that I do for many years since 2003, when I went to Cyprus Tourism Office and I said to Mrs. Frini Mihail that I'm planning to operate this particular specific seminar, she was so impressed, and she called immediately the lady with the slides photos, and she said to her, give it to Mr. Michael whatever he wants. And she supplied me 180 slides at that time, and I bought a carousel machine. And I was doing at that time with this system the presentation because I had also, it was always there is a tourist guide with me, because that was the instructions they gave him from Cyprus Tourism, with that nobody can do the presentation of the touring of the country as long as it's not a qualified tourist guide. And always I have with me on this particular seminar a tourist official guide to give this destination tour. Additional, of course, is that during this particular time in this seminar, I get the questions of the hotel employees, either they are from the restaurant, from the reception, or from the housekeeping, or from the bar, or even from the management. And I remember very well Andreas Grigoriou, that when I did this seminar in St. Raphael, he sat down for the whole 7 hours to attend
he
this
was
seminar.
with you, I remember.
And he says to me, Michael, you're doing a great job for the hotel industry in Cyprus, because this is what we need. We want to have educated staff to deliver professional replies, not to, like a client again was asking, where is Apollonidatis? Which is in Limassol, of course. And the poor receptionist said that, go down there, and she was trying to tell him where there was this playground where Apollon is playing.
Oh, the football team.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
And of course, this particular reply came also to me, and I'm aware of what mistakes are making. It's better to say, I'm sorry, I will find out, and I will check. And
that's what I just told our team. I just told our team that there's nothing wrong with saying, I'll come back to you.
Bravo.
Let me check.
And of course, the client should get a reply. Yes.
So, in a nutshell, then, if someone's spending a week in Cyprus, what would you, or in Limassol, what would you suggest they go visit?
Yeah, if it's anything going on in the event side, which of course, as you know, Limassol is a town of carnival and is a town of winery festival. Those big events. But I want to be honest with you. I was looking at these people, candidates now in these particular elections.
Yeah.
Believe me, my dear Marafar, nobody said anything about tourism. Nobody. And I was very depressed and very unhappy. And I have interfered with the mayors of Limassol now in my question. And I said, what are you planning to do with the hotel industry? We have about nearly 5,000 to 6,000 employees. Are you planning to get these people under fast training to get familiar with your town, and also of the training of being more experienced at what they are? And one of them said, it's the job of the Deputy Minister of Tourism. The other one was said, sorry, I'm not ready to reply. The only person who has replied was Michailidis, Christos. He says, Michael Demosthenous is very correct. We have to provide services in our town, quality services, because you are building so many buildings now. All these buildings, they will be full of people. These people, they want attention and quality service, not only in human, but also in the gastronomy, and also on the cleanliness and safety and security. And this is part of the trainings that I do, that this is why clients, they pay and they give a tip also. The tips, they will not come just because it's the system. No, it's the quality of the service that will allow the client to give you a tip, to appreciate your services. It's not like America that it's always a must, 10% give it money to the waiter. No. In every touristic country, as long as the service is not a quality one, the client has no right to give you a tip.
Yeah, exactly. America is completely different.
Yes.
Actually, you've just touched on a really important factor, and that's the amount of employees that tourism brings. So, and personnel. So, why do we have a personnel crisis in this industry?
I'm very happy of your question, because I think I gave the answers many years before, and it's still the same. As you're planning to have hotel employees, first of all, you prepare your budget, your salary budget, and say, for a waiter A, for a waiter B, or waiter C, I have to give this money. Of course, there are these union agreements that the Cyprus Hotel Association and the STEC has signed through the unions. But a clever owner and a clever manager will get value of the basic of these salaries and invite people to interviews into these positions. If these people in these positions, they are very valuable and very strong in their profession, you don't stay on this steady agreement. You raise up your own prices into your own salaries, and you give motivation to them. If they achieve results and performance, then this is the benefit. You will keep this particular salary, but you'll keep on training the staff. But additional, you give them a motivation, and you build up your own hotel team.
Yeah,
that they will
so
not
the
allow you.
salaries are too low, you're saying?
Yes, and also the working time, but the working time is always the same, cannot be changed. I remember all good days at the Amathus. I used to work 18 hours a day because I was in charge of the hotel reception. I wasn't mine. And I was so happy that my department was running smoothly.
Why do you think younger people are not happy?
Because we don't motivate them, and they don't know what is the hotel industry jobs. I went to some schools in lectures.
I mean, I'm not saying people should work 18 hours a day. Don't get me wrong.
No. But again, they don't
love your job, have pride in your job, want to be in this industry.
Because they don't know the results of working in the hotel industry. We went to some schools and we gave some lectures, and we told them how polite and how environmental behavior is these particular jobs. And also money will come to your profession as long as you're a professional person. But because we don't promote the work of the hotel, the people, they don't know. As I went to some lectures in schools, high schools, and they were very impressed, some of them, of what is the possible future, as I did myself. But not all of them, they can be hotel managers.
No.
But they can be good waiters, professional waiters, good receptionists, good housekeeping, and so on.
And there's a lot of job satisfaction to be had from all of this, and that's part of the reason I have Hotel Talk, to showcase just how amazing this industry is, because we meet amazing people.
But I come to another subject here.
Yeah.
I come to the management, not to the owners, to the management. The managers, they should know also how to look after their employees. They have to be polite, they have to be mannerable, and if they see some weakness on their profession report or results, they will not go direct to him. They will go through to the department of heads and ask him.
So you think part of our personnel crisis is from bad management?
Yes, yes. Especially the new management, they have to learn the right procedures. You have to have this respect, and also to have a particular sort of policy, how to perform with your team. You have a head of department, speak to him. Don't go direct to the hotel employee, because the hotel employee will get red face and will be also fearing of you because you gave him a bad attention. But if you go to the departmental head, then he will fix him up and it will make him to be correct. But training, in-house training, and inviting also some external trainers is worth it, because the external trainer also will give maybe the same directions, but on a different way, and then he love it. That he will respect the hotel ownership and the employment, and say, at least the owners, they want me to raise up my experience. They help me out to be especially a better employee. But when he's a better employee, please look after them, because thieving employees today is number one in the industry. New hotels that are opening and say, "Oh, I give this money to a waiter A," and it's not the same money as you are giving him here, and then he comes to the new employment, and he's resigning, and then he goes to a new job, which is not good. You build up
but that's
your own.
part of the crisis because there's not enough staff. So a new hotel will open, understandably be desperate for employees, say, okay, I will give them 10% more than they're getting anywhere else. People move for the money.
But this is it. You have to protect it. To don't allow them to move. But as long as
how do you protect it?
If employee comes to you and say, "Excuse me, I'm planning to leave your hotel because I'm not happy with my salary," you give him another small interview.
And okay, and let's say
the HR is
20
discovering.
employees that say that.
No. This is becoming a bit private matter. I mean, if somebody is a bit suffering of his salary, he will request from his departmental in charge about this particular problem, and then he has to deliver it to HR, not to the manager. To HR, and the HR will make such a small interview, living and examining the psychology of this particular employee, maybe because he has a family, he has more expenses, and then he reads the history of him, how he performs. Is he good? Then please support him. Don't allow him to go. Because by the time that he has regularly people going out of this particular hotel, then you haven't got a good history. And then the hotel is suffering. Don't go to this hotel because it has so much fast changing of stuff.
Turnover.
After all, since you've got your team,
luckily we don't have that here.
Bravo. give them a uniform and keep this uniform on their body, and that's it.
So now I go into how can we attract more people to come into the industry? How can we attract new blood to come back, or even old blood to come back to
I want to tell you what I did with this Minister of Tourism about November.
Which one? The President, Costas?
Yes, I met him, and because I delivered my knowledge as to these officials. But I can say that I've got a small problem that they have to use these experienced people to talk and get familiar with their positions. Because it can be a minister, yes, thank you very much. But Michael Demosthenous comes from the industry since 1960. And I had so many experience that they have to listen to me also. I did give it to him in writing. But what I did said to him, get the second, the students on the second class of the primary school and ask them to come on training January, February in hotel restaurants, in restaurants and hotel receptionists and housekeeping. And the salary you're going to get after 15 hours training, when you go to the industry summer for 2.5 months that you are on a holiday period, you get so much also. But before you go out to this particular idea of Michael Demosthenous, go to the labor office that they are entitled to work because they are 16 years old and over. Also go to the Ministry of Education and give them also this idea. They will both agree. And then go to the unions and then to agree also to their salary and then go and advertise. And
what a great idea.
Get people to enter.
The taste of it.
To taste the whole training festival for people that they love to train people. And then as they go to the industry, they will say, "Oh, what a nice," like I did myself in 1961. And I decided to study hotel manager because I love the whole surroundings of the environment, the working environment.
Yeah, it's amazing. People, one of the best jobs.
Yeah. And of course, between us, we haven't touched this idea. Which, of course, we want new ideas in the industry in order to build our own people. Because to tell you the truth, Madam Farah, is that clients are looking for the Cypriots to be served to them.
Yeah, I mean, okay, well, we that's a little bit of a touchy subject in that, because we can't be racist.
No, but
we are,
a lot of foreigners, a lot of foreign employees, because they are not so well educated about the country itself, they do reply very funny and very and too fast. Sorry, I don't know. I don't come from Cyprus.
Yeah,
we get questions like that.
Then we enter into a different thing. I think people are looking to be served well, served with kindness, with time, with professionalism, and to be taken care of. Now, if the person is from, I don't know, Nepal or Cyprus or Poland or England, people are very happy to meet people. And I think COVID has really
but they want also replies about the country.
Of course,
because
of
the mission
course.
to come to Cyprus is not because
And
the
many
hotel is nice only.
foreigners love Cyprus even more than locals.
Bravo.
I mean, we used to have a policy in the hotel many years ago of employing Cypriots, but there aren't the Cypriots here. And many of them don't care, not all. And then we found other employees
But
from other countries.
I suggest here after my
Mm,
gathering with you today to come out with a policy of employment. Look up not only yourself, all the hoteliers. They should
mm.
come up with a better employment policy, and then I'm sure they will gain personnel. But
Oh,
a good structure
we have
policy.
lots of good personnel. That's why I say, I mean, you just can't judge. We've got amazing people from all over the world, from Cyprus. Oh my goodness, amazing employees and team members from Cyprus, but amazing from, countries that I never would have thought we'd have
What
part
I
of our
have,
team. And it's
yeah.
so nice at the staff parties now. We're like United Colors of Benetton. We just see so many beautiful, smiling faces. And it's amazing how the cultures are all integrating and merging and getting on. And it's really lovely.
But
So,
I'm coming back to my
mm,
suggestion to the Ministry of Tourism, and you may take care of this suggestion.
mm,
Invite the students of the neighborhood, Ayos Tijonas and whatever.
to come for training.
Maybe you
Well, we
pick up
do
maybe
have a lot
10
of
of those,
students, but yeah, I like the
and
idea of the school.
and then you can say yes, come in. We're going to give you this salary at June, July, August, and middle of
Mm.
September, but you have to come on training without any
Yeah, you like your
expenses.
Christmas holidays, or yeah.
Yeah, yes, and then you can become
Mm.
temporary hotel employees.
Mm.
And then you give them this gesture that they will get into the hotel. They
Mm.
will see the surroundings. They will see these beautiful girls also, and they will love it.
Oh, boys, if they're girls,
Yes,
yeah.
yes, and then you build up your own team.
So, okay, so what is the thing that you love most about your career in hotels?
That always I love professionalism.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, when I enter hotels or restaurants, I love this quality service. I like this less mistakes,
Mm.
and also I like good quality food and really good attention. That is not because I'm Michael Demosthenous, I'm involved in the industry. No, but they're giving me attention as a professional, no, as a normal client that
Mm.
I'm going to spend money to them.
Okay.
And this is very important of customer satisfaction, which is very important because when I'm customer satisfied, then I will comment on either on TripAdvisor or any comment in their media. And also when some people they are asking me where to go, and then I have the right to suggest. Yes,
Yeah.
but the most important is to find really professionalism, which is very important. That people like to spend money, but they have to spend it with a smile, not to be angry when they leave.
Definitely. It's all about the experience and the
Yes.
people. And the people. Any interesting stories you want to share with us?
The most important thing is that because of the situation, we must take care of security.
Mm.
Very important. And if something is strange, please don't say I don't care. But as long as there is something which is not so happily happening, then please talk to the head of department and
I
immediately
think
they can
that's the
manage
whole
it.
world, isn't it? I
Yeah,
mean, the
bravo.
world's gone crazy. So,
But the most important is that be familiar with your clients.
mm,
Especially, I remember in old good days that when I was a hotel manager, the people they used to love to see the hotel manager around them
yeah.
to check and to not to push the employees to work. No, it's the head of department the job.
I think they still do, though. I think there's an air about seeing the hotel manager and understanding that the hotel and being reassured that the hotel's really being looked after, that everything's being noticed.
Yeah,
Um,
but the hotel manager should be familiar, should be
yeah.
out.
Yes, that's what I mean. People
Yes,
like it. They like seeing
because
them.
they believe that they are
Yeah,
under good professional supervision.
exactly. I think
Yes,
so. I think
where
it's
we
so
have some
important.
managers that they like to stay in their offices.
Yeah, true.
Yes.
So, Mihalimo, do you have a favorite quote?
Uh, what I can say is that I believe my country can do a lot more
Mm,
because we have a very nice tourism destination with a lot of facilities in history, in environment, in surroundings, and so on. But we must provide it with a very professional way. And this is why I'm coming to your meeting today, and thank you for it, that my country should sit down and make a performance to the policy. We don't say that there is a policy. We must build the policy, but we must also implement the policy. And then Cyprus can be a very good quality destination where you, as an owner of the hotel, the country is investing on you, not you should invest on the country. Therefore, the country is responsible to provide you the right facilities in reference, providing a presentation of the country, and then you get value of it as a hotelier because you pay taxes. And if the government has this mission, then he also collects a lot more taxes from you. There is a country.
True, it's a circular.
Exactly.
Circular
After all,
motion.
the country should support you by providing the policy to be implemented so in details. Because I meet certain implementations that they are not existing. Where is the responsibility of the country?
Interesting. My goodness, lots of loaded topics here. So this is my crystal ball. There are questions from members of our team. So pick anyone you like. I'll read it to you. And I snatch it back. Let me see. They haven't said. Normally, sometimes they say who asked this question. So one of the team has asked, what was the happiest moment of your life?
Oh, the happiest moment of my life is that when we organize, it's in the hotel, of course, business.
You know what? It just says life, so you can say hotel. Or...
Because most of my life was in the hotels anyhow. I can say that when I'm organizing something in the hotel, the people, they enjoyed it. They participate also. And they also comment that was extremely great experience for us to be here and to be entertained in this way that Cyprus may be entertaining their customers. Like, for example, I did several times the Cyprus wedding in my hotels that I used to be a hotel manager. They were very impressed. They were very happy that they were looking on this. You
mean the tourists?
Yes, they love it.
So the happiest moments of your life then
is to see customer satisfaction.
Is to see customer satisfaction
and to leave up and leave a nice comment also. This is the mission of the management, to make clients satisfied, because from the clients we receive our salaries.
And on a personal level, what would you say is the happiest moment of your life?
The personal level is that to take care of your family as many hours you can be at home, which thank God I had a lovely wife. I don't have it now. It passed away, and she was taking care of my family with 3 kids. And she knew of my position as a hotel manager for many years, and she took care of it. This is why I have 3 successful children now in their profession and so. One person is in Germany with 2 kids with a German lady. My daughter is an industrial psychologist. She also works in Cyprus and also United States and Saudi Arabia. And my son, he's a environmental manager in an international company.
Wow. Yeah. Congratulations.
And I'm still in the job for many years.
That you love.
And I don't give up. Yes.
Good for you. Yes. Good for you.
But I must say thank you really for whatever you do. Really, you're building up a lot of information for the hotel industry, and please carry on. Do it.
Thank you so much.
And I'm so proud to be with you today.
Oh, yes. It's my pleasure. Thank you. Thank you for your time. This was a very fiery, interesting conversation. I loved it. And I'm sure our listeners will as well. So thank you, Mihaly Mon. All the best.
Madam Farah, thank you very much. It was a great pleasure to be with you again today.
I really hope that you've enjoyed listening to Hotel Talk and this episode. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button because it helps us more than you may realize. And also, if you have enjoyed any episode more than maybe another, do share that with as many friends as possible, because whoever gets the most amount of downloads or likes after the first year, we will be donating 1,000 euros to a charity of their choice. So all your listens really help us. If you'd like to stay in touch, don't forget to hop along to St. Raphael Resort and Marina's website, join our Seahorse Club, and email the hotel anytime that you want to come and stay, quoting Hotel Talk to receive an exclusive offer just for you as our valued listener. So thanks once again, and here's to many more amazing episodes with you, our listener, in mind.